Good afternoon. This is John Armwood on the Armwood Opinion Channel, and I'm here to talk about another week in the political life of America. We're seeing an ongoing feud between Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi, but still Nancy Pelosi refuses to support impeachment. She makes the excuse that the American people are not behind it, even though the polls show that it's about 50-50 for and against. And she has done nothing to build support for it. And it causes us to wonder what's really going on here with Nancy Pelosi. What is the story? We know that the Mueller report laid out 10 basic obstruction of justice charges. Over 1,000 prosecutors have said if it was anybody else but the president, people like you and me, we'd have been charged for obstruction of justice. There's no question about that. I've been saying this now, for the past, over a year, that the Trump has been involved in obstruction of justice. There's no question in my mind on that issue. And I practiced law for 16 years. I taught constitutional law for 12 years. There's no question in my mind. I taught criminal law, for 6 years. There's no question in my mind about that. The only issue that I want us to examine is why the Democratic Party is split and why the leadership is so opposed to it. Who is Nancy Pelosi? One thing we do know about her, as of 2015, she was the 6th wealthiest member of Congress. And I will post on the screen the article showing that fact. She was, as of 2015, worth more than $100,683,000. That's why she is the majority leader in the House and the head of Democrats. Wealthy people know how to raise money from other wealthy people because that's who they socialize with. It's not as if Nancy Pelosi earned that money. Nancy Pelosi didn't earn that money. She got it the old-fashioned way. She inherited it. Her father was the mayor of Baltimore. She grew up in a world of privilege and contacts. And that's why she does not really identify with average people like you and I, who have had to work hard for everything we have gotten. I mean, she went to a little mediocre rich kid school in the Northwest, Trinity College, ranked 167 among regional schools, didn't bother to go to graduate school, so she doesn't have much of a formal education at all. Listen to her speak. She's inarticulate, In fact, embarrassing. I see her on television and I cringe every time I hear her. This is the leader of the Democratic Party. It's about money. It's not about her intelligence. There doesn't appear to be much there. It's not about her political savviness. We've seen even Donald Trump outmaneuver her and make her look foolish. It's about her connections to money. So as I've been saying, I've made an emphasis on it since March 4th when Attorney General Barr released that ridiculous letter supposedly summarizing the Mueller report. And I said that weekend, on that Sunday, March 4th, that it was nonsense. At the time, it was obvious that it was nonsense to me from day one. This whole process has been very predictable to me. Even a Republican congressman last week came out for impeachment. Pelosi has a different interest. She is tied up with huge money in America. Understand that. It's not just Democrat, Republican, it's also economic class. She doesn't want to rock the boat and offend members of the wealthy elite, a large group of whom are Republican. They are wealthy first of all. That is what they care about the most. So understand, you and I are going to have to force her. She is not one of ours. She is not on our side. She is on the side of the wealthy. Air conditioner just went off, thank goodness. It is hot. It is 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So that makes it, what, about 29 degrees, close to, I'm sorry, it's about 30, 31 degrees Celsius. So it's hot, folks. So I'm not going to keep you with this video. I'm just going to tell you, understand what's going on. And remember, resistance is not futile. We must impeach Trump, but we also have to get leadership in the Democratic Party that reflects ordinary people, not the super rich. And we have people coming up. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar. We have young people in the party who are regular, ordinary people coming up. We have to get them in power and throw the old guard out. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel more. 2020 is coming, and we have to be prepared. We have to look out for our interests, because our so-called leaders are not. Have a good day.